Hello everybody, this is Zaxter99. Now I guess I just have a very sick mind to want to do this yet again, and that is to review and even play another digital homicide game after the two last outright disasters that I reviewed from Digital Homicide, being the Slaughtering Ground and Forsaken Uprising. I am reviewing their games in order that they launched them on Steam recently. And now we come to a game where you are a little child running around throwing a fit, I guess, in your house and breaking stuff. This game's called Temper Tantrum, and it was released in May of 2015. And I know that when it launched, I don't remember what the price was, but I know it was 10, 12 bucks, something like that. And now the price is 99 cents, and it's part of a 99-cent bundle that they offer all the time on Steam. So essentially, that's what I paid for this game many months ago when I bought a 5-game bundle for 99 cents. My cost for each game is 20 cents, essentially. So I decided to start reviewing the Digital Homicide games launched on Steam at the point that Digital Homicide decided to take out a $10.76 million lawsuit against YouTuber Jim Sterling for being overly critical of their games. And we'll find out what I think of Temper Tantrum right after this. The big question is, will I finally score a Digital Homicide game in the double digits after scoring their last two affairs at a 4% each? We'll find out right after this. Alright, welcome back to my review and my first look ever at Temper Tantrum, guys. Even though I bought this bundle for 99 cents of 5 Digital Homicide games, I still haven't played Temper Tantrum as of yet for even 1 second, and it's not like I look forward to it. I know that the game is probably not going to be very good. Now, when I launch the game, I do get this menu system here. And this is a menu system that comes up when a developer doesn't take enough pride in their game to actually develop their own in-game, menu system to adjust these settings. So the one thing different about the menu system that's come up in this game from the last two games is here, they finally figured out how to put their own picture into this default, pop-up options menu. So they did get part of that done, but still, this does not count as, making their own menu system, which would be best. So we're just going to go ahead and jump in here. Now, if any developer has been able to make Unity look bad, it would be Digital Homicide. Yeah, alright, so once you get in the game, again, no way to adjust the sound. There's no way to adjust the different volumes or anything like that, as you would expect from a Digital Homicide game. So, Temper Tantrum, all we have is exit game and play now. And we have a little kid running around from 3 jelly beans, I guess. 3 blobs, something. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Destroy your parents' house, level 1. Break me, break me, break me, break me. Listed everywhere. Alright, I am getting my first look at these controls here. Also, we destroy the couch, and now we have a sweet treat. And what is that? The camera is god awful. Break me. So I'm not doing anything to... The mouse buttons do absolutely nothing. Like E, space does jump, but like E, F, the mouse buttons do nothing. So you couldn't get any simpler for the controls or for the idea for a game. We have camera bleeding through walls here. We have an absolutely horrible camera, and again, no way to make any kind of adjustments to it. This is pathetic. And again, this is the very first time I ever played this game, and I'm already starting to feel... I don't know if it's ill to my stomach or just... My eyes don't want to take any more of this. I don't know that I've ever seen such a god-awful camera in any game. I mean, look at the way this camera... It doesn't follow from behind. The camera... Where the camera's going just makes absolutely no sense. What did they put in the Unity engine for a way for the camera to follow the main character, being you? Did they just put it on some kind of a random camera follow or something? I mean, this is horrible. Alright, and trying to maneuver to get these sweet treats is a trick in itself, especially with a camera as herky-jerky as it is. And what is this monster supposed to be doing anyway? I mean, is it just set to move? Oh, okay, it's just set to move super, super slow towards my same XY position. It's not like it has any actual AI. Oh my god, so I'm scoring points by simply being able to maneuver my character around the house and touch these different items in the house. And every item in here, I mean, is nothing that Digital Homicide has created themselves. I'm sure that every item in here is, again, you know, assets purchased from the Unity store. So, or stolen from somewhere, who knows. It's really not worth it to me to try to figure out where Digital Homicide got these assets, but it just doesn't matter. I mean, this is just pathetic. Okay, so somehow I killed the monster. I ran into the monster and I killed it. But at this point, guys, this is a nightmare. I mean, why would I want to play this game for any more than the amount of time I've already played it? There is nothing about this game that makes me want to play anymore. So, score, items left, 1. Okay, I guess I'll try to find the one item that's left. I guess that's right here. Level complete. Yay. That was so freaking difficult. What a challenging game. The only challenge to this game is to keep yourself in the game with this herky-jerky, terrible camera. One of the worst cameras I've ever seen in any game. So congratulations, Digital Homicide, on that. Let's go ahead and score this piece of crap, because that's exactly what it is. Alright, so as we continue to move around the house here, I look at my first scoring aspect for any game. It's worth 40 points. It's the biggest criteria I grade a game on, and that's value. Well, this game costing me 20 cents. That's what I'll base this game on, because you can get this game for 20 cents all day long in their bundle, 5 games for $1. I don't know why anybody would want to spend $1 like I have, but I'm going to go ahead and grade this game at 20 cents, because that's what it cost me, and that's going to be the best, most beneficial way for me to score this for Digital Homicide. But it really doesn't matter, guys. Even if I had paid a nickel for this game, the value is not there. I don't want to play this game for even 30 seconds. I wouldn't want to subject even my worst enemy to 30 seconds of this game. It is not fun. It is a horrible mess, and it is absolutely one of the dumbest and worst games I have ever played in 35 years of gaming. This is atrocious. And to say that Digital Homicide was even trying in this game is an outright lie. I mean, it is very obvious from playing this game that they didn't even try to make a game that's fun. They didn't even try to make a game that is compelling or challenging or anything that anybody would want to play. For Digital Homicide to be filing a lawsuit against Jim Sterling for, you know, damaging their reputation based on scoring, I challenge Digital Homicide to play their own games. You know, it's like putting a gun to your head. So Digital Homicide, again, is the only one that damaged their own reputation by releasing shit like this onto Steam and actually asking money for it. They have made theirself a laughingstock of all indie developers by releasing garbage like this. Digital Homicide should sue themselves. I can't give this game even 1 point for value, even considering how little I paid for it. At 20 cents, I got ripped the hell off. In fact, it might be one of the worst gougings ever. They should be paying me to play this game, not me paying them 20 cents or 99 cents for this game. 0 for value. That's a no-brainer. There's no doubt about it. 0, 0, 0 for value, and at 20 cents, that's embarrassing. My next criteria is fun. It's worth 30 points. Well, I think you can tell by the tone of my voice and how freaking annoyed I am with the simplicity and overly idiocity that this game is, that I'm not having any fun. There is no fun to be had in this particular game. For 30 points, if I could score this as a -5, I would. 0 for fun. My next criteria is controls and bugs. How well does a game control? How many bugs are there? It's worth 20 total points. Well, the game controls, I mean, I can hit WSAD to move around, but with a horrible camera following me around, it makes it something that's a buggy affair, something that I don't want to play. The way the camera clips through walls, there's nothing to score here. Any points this game could have scored for controls are taken away by the god-awful buggy camera, one of the worst cameras I've ever seen in any game. 0 for controls and bugs. So, can this game score 4 points and at least get the 4% that I gave their other two games, the Slaughtering Grounds and Forsaken Uprising, because they both scored a 4%? Graphics and sound is worth 10 points. Well, when I listen to the musical track of this game, it's the same 30-second musical clip played endlessly over and over and over again, as Digital Homicide is quickly becoming famous for playing the same looping, mind-numbing music in their games, and with no way to adjust the music, it just makes you want to completely pull all your hair out. So the sound is god-awful. The graphics could have been okay if it wasn't for the herky-jerky camera and the way they've implemented these assets into such a nonsensical mess. I am fighting to give Digital Homicide 2 points here out of 10 for graphics and sound, and in fact, being honest, I can't even do that. I have to give them something, I mean, don't I? Or should I just score this game as a 0 altogether? No, I will give them 1 point for graphics and sound, being generous, so that they don't get a complete 0 all the way around. So that is my final score for Temper Tantrum, people. My lowest score ever in about 200 reviews now on Steam. This is bad. This is very, very bad. 0 for value, 0 for fun, 0 for controls and bugs, and 1 point, being generous, for graphics and sound, puts this game at a 1%. My lowest score ever, people. Don't subject yourself to this nonsense. Even if you find this game for free, don't do it. Digital Homicide should have to pay people to play this game and to put up with this complete garbage. I would rather shovel toxic waste or work in a sewer than to be subjected to garbage like this on my computer. Digital Homicide, it's embarrassing that you are doing this to yourself by releasing games like this onto Steam, and then you're suing other people for having fair opinions or critical opinions of this garbage and this total shit that you continue to put up on Steam. This is your worst game yet, and this is an embarrassment. 1%, guys. Anyway, I'd like to know what you guys think of my score. If you guys have played Temper Tantrum, tell me how long you were able to subject yourself to it down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys think I'm being too hard on Digital Homicide here, or maybe you think I'm being generous by giving them a 1% out of 100. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. This has been Zaxter99. I need to go take a Excedrin. What a headache.